If you ever watched my last year camping video, I bought the Sigma 40mm 1.8 and get some cool photo with it. By the time, this is the only 40mm wide angle with 1.8 large aperture, and it's weighed a ton, more than a kilo. Now we have this G Master 40mm 1.8. Tonight, let's get some comparison shot. We fell. We drove 1 hour all the way to here and waited for 3 hours. Nothing. When we first arrived here, the sky is still clear. We can clearly see some stars. But all we wanted is the Milky Way. It's still under the horizon. We had to wait. But the longer we wait, the more cloudy it is. And now we don't even can see one star. So I'm not sure we should do a second attempt. Let's see if the time allows. Here again, second attempt, and now it's about 1 AM. So still cloudy here. Let's see after an hour of waiting, will it clear? I'm not there to say anything. Second attempt, still fail.
It's his second time here, my first time here, because he dragged me along this time, because apparently he failed last time, but he said there'd definitely be stars tonight, and I ain't seen Jack.
It's still cloudy, so yeah, wasted.
It's okay, there'll be more stars next time. Hey, at least we got the coma test shots.
Coma test shot, I want my Milky Way.
I mean, there's plenty of milk back at the studio if you're into milky things.
Milky Way. Alright, we just have to admit that we failed both trips, wasted more than 10 hours. But I think we still get some usable shot for our review. So in this review, we're gonna mainly compare the Sigma 40mm 1.8 against the G Master 40mm 1.8. See if the GM can hold up to it. So, let's break it down one at a time. Start with the most concern factor of ultra wide angle, distortion. I wasn't intended for any serious architecture photography, nor are these buildings exactly breathtaking, but they are great for illustrating my point of lens distortion. Plus, the clouds are epic, so it's a little less boring. From the test shot, we can see both these lenses keep their distortion to the minimum, and there is no weird barrel distortion or fisheye effect. They are both excellent rectilinear lenses. Next up, we'll look at the chromatic aberration. It's a boring one to compare, but it's better compensated in G Master. Speaking of optical defect, here's another one, flare, and newest is better. Although we didn't get a Milky Way or a sky full of stars during our trip, but we still get 1 or 2 little stars that can show how the coma performance of these two lenses. And in this aspect, G Master have a huge advantage. Just because the Sigma is big doesn't mean it's bad. The sharpness is incredible, and the G Master matches it in this regard. And one thing worth notice, the G Master slightly win over the Sigma at the corner sharpness. We have a super cloudy sky and a beautiful sunset here. It's gonna end any minute, and after the sunset ends, heavy rain coming. Now we swap to the G Master to do the long recording until the sun is set. And now shooting me is a Sigma 40mm 1.8. And after seeing so much comparison in the photo and video, which one do you prefer? You tell me. Alright, the rain coming soon. We gotta end. Come. Run for it. And because of these two lenses have a large aperture 1.8, I'm sure a lot of people are concerned about how the bokeh look. Wide angle bokeh, huh? You can look at the video comparison I do for you. I use it for a vlog test. This is a vlog bokeh test for Sigma 40mm 1.8. How's the bokeh look? This is a vlog bokeh test for Sony G Master 40mm 1.8. How's the bokeh look? Gonna rain soon. And also, if you want to see more of this lens perform in video, you can check out my last review video. And the bulk of that camping video is shot on this lens paired with the mighty A7S3. And now we talk about the unfair advantage, the tiebreaker, the parting of the way, a literally massive difference in size and weight. The G Master 40mm only 460 gram and the Sigma weighed over a kilo, in fact 1.1 kilo. To paint you a picture, not only the G Master is lighter almost 3 times than the Sigma, when we pair with the A7R3, believe or not, these two literally at the same weight. To rub more salt into the Sigma, this is the EF version, which means we have to add on the MC11 so that we can use on Sony. And when we add on this, it's practically same weight as the E-mount version of this lens, which is 1.2 kilo something. Nothing against the Sigma, but the gravity is a concern, at least on Earth. And finally, the biggest concern, the final hurdle between this lens and your ownership, price. I'm not a millionaire, but this lens is honestly not expensive among G Master. In Malaysia, this lens priced the same as the G Master 35mm, 6,799. For the lens with this spec, I think definitely worth it. Not like this lens cost less last time. It's expensive too. That's all for this video. If you like more videos just like this,
are you seriously gonna walk away without a photo of the Milky Way?
And yep, you won't believe it. We're going it again. People say third time's a charm, so let's see. Here's again, and I've seen some misses over there, so still no star. Let's see. Two hours waiting, we have some luck here. You can see the star, right? I bet the S3 can capture some. Guys, I think this time we really get the Milky Way. You see the bling bling there? Yeah, that's the Milky Way, that's the real star. S3 rock. Yes, we have a magical day. The winner is clear, right? G Master 40mm 1.8. Just by the weight and the size itself is already a big win, not to mention the optic quality. So if you like more videos just like this, give her a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. Your support means a lot to us, and I shall see you in the next one. I'm definitely gonna buy this.